Stop. You need to hear this. The shocking proof why you're fat. The reason you can't lose weight has nothing to do with your willpower, overeating, or the right diet. The reason you are fat and unhealthy is because you have disgusting plaque and horrible little critters living inside your guts. And now I'm going to show you how to get rid of all of it so you can shed 10 pounds, 25 pounds, 50 pounds, or even 100 pounds or more and keep it off forever. Ask yourself, do you really want all this junk living inside your guts? This is harmful plaque. Everybody has it. But to keep from getting sick and to be able to maintain a healthy body weight, you must get rid of it now. If you don't, it will eventually cause you to not be able to lose weight regardless of how much you diet and exercise. And eventually, it will kill you. These are harmful parasites. Everybody has them. If left to live and breed inside your stomach, small and large intestines, and colon, they will eventually cause you to puff up, gain lots of weight, get sick more often, and take many, many years off your life. They use your body as a food storehouse, and so they can live and breed by the millions. But now it's time to flush them out and down the toilet for good. If you don't, they'll just make you fatter and much, much sicker. Most doctors, so-called diet gurus and fitness experts, are either lying to you or just plain don't know what they're really talking about. That's right. This lady doctor is ticked off at everyone for lying to you, and now she's putting an end to it for good. But will you listen? Here's the straightforward truth. Doctors, diet food companies, and health professionals are now lying to you, and have been lying to you and everyone else for decades. Want proof? That's easy. Just look around you as more and more diet foods, magic diets, diet fads, health foods, and even drugs supposedly designed to make you lose weight become available. People are nevertheless getting fatter and fatter and less healthy. You don't need a medical agency or someone at CNN telling you a bunch of fluffed up statistics and misleading numbers when all you have to do is ask yourself this simple question. Why is it that we have 21st century medicine and the greatest resources available to us here on earth now more than ever, but people are just getting fatter and more unhealthy? Never let anyone argue against your reasoning, and keep this question in the back of your mind no matter what, and regardless of what someone else may say. More importantly, try asking this question to everyone you know, including doctors and health professionals, and see what kind of answers they give you. I already know exactly what responses you'll get from them. It's not an easy thing to answer. The answer is far more complicated than the question, or, she's only interested in selling you her diet book. I'm really just trying to save your life. People have no self-control. If this were true, humans would have died off ages ago due to eating themselves to death, and many doctors rely on this answer above most of the others. Ridiculous. There are more fatty foods out there today. And you know, this is a load of crap, because hundreds of millions of dollars are being spent on the manufacture of so-called healthy foods today than ever before. Yet a whopping 68% of most people living in North America alone are considered obese. And even other nations are starting to see the bulge. What's worse is if you actually settle for their answers and just assume that everything's going to be fine. But it won't. If you don't act now, you may not live much longer. As a doctor, I've seen far more than my fair share of people who were alive one day and then dead the next. What really shocked me was when talking to their loved ones a tad later to actually hear some of them say such things like, "He seems so healthy," or "She was so young it's not fair." "I don't understand. He ran 5 miles a day." "What a shock. She only ate the healthiest organic stuff," or "Something else must have caused it as she was a vegetarian," and so on. And before I say one more word, I want to assure you that I do not for a single second ever wish to hear bad news such as this about you. Like I said, even though we've never met, I do in fact really care about you. How is it possible that I care so much about you? Because even though we have never met, I do understand that like me, you also have people close to you. Under different circumstances, and had we actually met, who knows? You may have become one of my closest friends. Or look at it this way. I have a sister and 2 brothers, as well as a mom and dad, just like you too have a family. And I wouldn't for 1 second want to hear anything as bad as this ever happening to any one of them. So likewise, you could just as easily have been my brother or sister or someone close to me, and it would tear my heart out if anything ever happened to someone I loved. I want us to become close friends starting yesterday. Time is one of those things that before you know it, you end up saying things like, "Where's the time gone?" and "Wow, it seems like only yesterday." And because things just seem to be happening today faster and faster, time is now a much more cherished commodity. And since time is so precious, I don't want to waste a single moment more, but would like you to become my friend starting yesterday. I promise as your new friend never to lie to you like all the others, and to only give you the absolute truth, absolutely unlike all the others. I want you to think of me as your guardian angel, literally someone who's going to watch over you when no one else will, or even when you may fail to watch over yourself. And I'm perfect for the job, as I've been told by everyone I know, that I care more about people and want what's truly best for them more than anyone else they've ever met. Maybe I am tooting my horn a tad, but what I'm saying to you now is completely the truth. And if you want to put me to the test, I'm willing to accept your challenge all day long. I will do everything to be your best friend and help you 1. Lose weight and keep it off for good. 2. Live longer. 3. Feel great and all the time. 4. Get rid of any conditions and even diseases when others said there was no hope. And 5. Stay fit, feeling good, looking younger, and more vitalized than ever before. With what I'm going to give you, just 2 minutes from now and only 1 click away, you will become supercharged with new, exciting health. You will lose the weight, and regardless of all the BS and other fads and diets you've tried before. So what's the difference about what I'm going to give you from all the others? That's the easiest question of all for me to answer. Here it is, the truth, finally revealed. The reason all the other diets, diet foods, organic foods, healthy foods, medicines, and all the rest don't work in this modern technology amazing age is because they were deliberately designed not to. Are you shocked, stunned, in disbelief, surprised, or even angry? You should be all of those things, but especially angry. Why should you be angry over all the others? Simple. What if your mom died and after an autopsy someone found out that she'd been poisoned? Would you want to hunt the person down and kill them for poisoning your mom? Of course you would. Anyone would. But what you may not really be ready to accept is the fact that someone is already poisoning your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, and your closest friends, and they're actually getting away with it. I know that last part is perhaps scarier than anything else, the part about them poisoning everyone and getting away with it. I've had patients come to me and laugh at my advice, only to later suffer from a stroke, get really sick, or even die. Yet before, when they were laughing off my revelations about the truth, they seemed like they knew better than me. Only a tad later, their own health proved them wrong, very wrong. And I'm not proud of the fact that they refused to listen to me. Again, it broke my heart. Because like I feel about you, I felt about them too. But enough. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Do you really want to lose weight? Do you really want to look sexier and slimmer? Do you really want to look and feel younger? Do you really want to be forever free of sickness and disease? Do you really find it such a surprise that food and drug companies profit off you being sick? And did you understand everything I said about how other diets, diet foods, and drugs and medicines are actually deliberately designed not to work, but just to make you sicker? Listen, I'm sure I don't have to twist your arm or make you understand and see the truth here, right? I mean, just look around you at how many people you know who keep failing over and over again with diets and fitness routines supposedly designed to make them fit, lean, and healthy. Doesn't that smell a little fishy to you? It makes sense that if diets were really meant to work, then you'd hear more and more stories of people who use them successfully. But that's not what you hear at all. Instead, all you hear about are your friends complaining that they've been starving themselves to death, yet still have trouble losing a single pound. The main reason this is so is because dangerous parasites living inside their guts, and even yours, excrete chemicals, waste products that travel to your brain and tell your hypothalamus to make you store more and more fat for them to eat. In other words, these parasites are making you a giant food factory for them to eat. Yuck! Imagine how easy it is to get this one parasite alone. It's in poorly cooked fish and actually lays eggs inside your bowels. You know this is true, or else why do we always say close the lid on the toilet to keep our pets safe from drinking parasite-laden water? Even your bladder is not safe from harmful parasites that lay tens of thousands of eggs. Again, these worms get inside you. Then they make you their new home, and they don't want you to bother them as they prefer not to be disturbed, as they eat you alive, make you fat, and cause you to become diseased over time. Parasites can even become mineralized and block your body's ability to absorb nutrition properly. These little critters are no joke. They are deadly. Not only can they hurt you while they're alive inside your guts, but they can die and then become mineralized just like a fossil and cause painful swelling, blockages, and other harmful things. But wait, there's even more gross junk inside you, even right now as you're listening to this. I know you'd rather just leave now than accept the fact that all this junk is in fact living and sticking to your insides. I mean, who wants to know they have such filthy little critters and such dangerous plaque inside their bowels? But you must face facts rather than turn and run away like a coward. Because if you do, then there's absolutely no hope for you. Plus, to get well, stay healthy, and lose harmful excess fat from your body, and furthermore, to destroy any of the threats now living inside you and others that could later harm you, you must shed the skin-like material that appears above. But don't worry, I'll give you the secret to once and for all getting rid of all this terrible junk that's out to kill you and making you fat and unhealthy. But enough of grossing you out. I'd rather just cut to the chase and tell you what I am going to do to help you once and for all, and to cure your problems and from you being fat and getting sick. I'm going to blow the lid off the best kept secret in the world. Precisely how you can immediately poop out all these horrible things, including the dangerous plaque and horrible little critters that are keeping you fat, making you sick, and which will eventually kill you. That's right. I'm making it my business to make you well. While your doctor may already tell you that this is their job, has it worked for you so far? Also, 99.8% of most doctors would rather you get sick and stay sick, as that's how they earn their living. Not me. I'm committed to making you well and forever. I'm going to go as far as to twist your arm to make sure you do the right thing for your health, and so that you absolutely lose weight, feel like $1,000,000, look incredibly sexy, and live a whole lot longer, and starting today. I could be like everybody else and just tell you what I have to offer, and then let you decide sometime next year whether you're ever going to do anything about your current situation. But that's not my style. I'm going to wrestle with you if I absolutely have to, even if it means twisting your arm and getting you in a headlock, and just so you'll get off your butt and make the right choice now, and not later when it might just be forever too late. I have two options for you with my top secret fat loss secret. I'm not going to waste your time nor mine. I've been told that although I care about everyone, I'm still very much a no-nonsense gal. And why not? I mean, would you rather me just sugarcoat everything for you? In other words, lie to you? Or tell you the hardcore facts and get you to do the right thing for yourself and your health and your body? So I'm giving you two great choices from which to decide which is best for you. The clock is ticking. Regardless of which plans you choose, don't forget, the clock is counting down to make absolutely sure you do the right thing and make the right choice now, rather than put off, get fatter, get even more and more unhealthy, and you know what happens next, right? So make absolutely sure you take action now. Don't wait, because you're certainly not getting any slimmer, any sexier, or any healthier sitting here doing nothing. One last plea for your help. I created my top secret fat loss secret just for you, So please, whatever you do, do not waste everything I've put into it. Save your life, make you healthier, and make you sexier and fit. Like I said before, even though we've never met face to face, there is no reason I can think of why we can't become good friends starting yesterday. I'm making the best effort I can right now to reach out to you and help you. Other doctors just want to make money off you continually getting sicker and sicker, but not me. I want you well, lean, safe, sexy, and super healthy for keeps. So do the right thing now. Wanting the absolute best for you and your health, Dr. Suzanne Gudekunst. P.S. One important point to remember. 30 days from now, you could be just 1 month older and 5 to 10 pounds heavier, and God only knows how much unhealthier. Or you could be 30 days closer to your target weight, perhaps even 45 pounds lighter, and which means a whole lot healthier. You decide which you'd rather be just 1 month from now. Click the order button below to continue. Continue. Continue.